Talking real estate now, selling your home can take a lot of work and really require you to know your stuff, especially if something unexpected comes up. So you want to make sure you get trustworthy help before you sell. Our real estate expert, Monte Mohr, recently stopped by to share his expert advice. And we've got Monte Mohr back in the studio with us today. It's always great to see you.
Great to be here, Casey.
All right, we've got a great question. This comes from Jenny out in Thompson Station, and she writes into you, Monte, and she says, prior to putting our home on the market, we had our pest control company come by to inspect for termites. They gave us a clean bill of health. 2 months later, though, right before closing on the place, we received notice that the buyer's termite inspector found termites, and they charged us more than $1,200 for treatment. How can we avoid this kind of thing from happening in the future? That's not a fun situation.
No, it's not, Casey. It's a rude awakening. The first thing to remember, I think, is when you are selling your home, and part of the requirement to get financing is to get a clear termite letter. Remember, those inspectors that are there aren't there for the $40 fee. They're there, like anybody would be, to hopefully find some termites. And unfortunately, all they got to do is find one little guy walking across the street, walking across the place. And we live in the South. You know, the best thing to do is what we tell our clients is to take some precautions. Make sure there's no scrap lumber underneath the house, underneath the deck, around the property. Make sure there's no firewood stacked. Make sure the vents are open so the crawl space can breathe. These kind of things. So that's really, really important. Casey, you know, in the last 30 years, I've sold over 3,000 homes, which I'm very grateful for.
Unbelievable.
3,000 families trusted me in that effort. But recently I wrote a book, and that book has about 90 pages, real alive book. It's not an e-book. And it answers a lot of the questions that people have asked over the years.
Right. I know you and I were just talking, you've been writing for the Tennessean, and it's all of these articles you've written. You've packed so much info into this little book.
It's great information. For instance, do online services work when selling your home? When should I list my home? Tips on selling your home in a market that's rising, which is right now. Three critical things to know before you sell your home. The 7 most common mistakes made by sellers. There's a ton of information here, Casey. I can almost guarantee somebody, if they're thinking about selling their home, they get this book, there's one article in here about how to sell your home with a professional and not pay for it.
Wow.
How to do it for free.
So how can folks go ahead and get this book? What do they need to do?
Just contact us today. You can call me. The most secure way probably is to email me at montemohr@yahoo.com, because the phone does get kind of clogged up. For the first 10 viewers today, I want you to contact me. It's free of charge. No obligations whatsoever. I want to get this book in the viewers' hands because it will help you get more money for your house.
And that's what everybody wants to do. Monte, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Great to have you here. Hey, for more info on buying or selling a home in today's market, give Monte and the Mohr Group a call at 615-661-4400. You can also call Monte directly at 615-300-8393. You can also find him online at WeSellHomesForFree.com. Also, be sure to send any of your real estate related questions to Monte at montemohr@yahoo.com.